A devout king used to visit a sage who lived in a humble heritage. One day, the king invited the sage to visit his royal palace. But the sage politely declined, saying, "There's a strong stench in your palace, so I do not go there." The king was greatly surprised and thought to himself, "But my palace is always filled with the fragrance of perfumes and incense. How can there be any stench? I don't know why the sage says so." Out of respect, the king said nothing further. One day, the sage took the king along on a walk. As they wandered, they reached a neighborhood where animal hides were being processed. Some leather was being dried, while fresh hides were being treated. The entire area reeked of a strong foul odor. The smell was so unbearable that the king's nose felt like it would burst. The king said to the sage, "Revered one, the stench is unbearable. I can't stay here any longer. Please let's leave at once." The sage replied, "Only you find this place smelly. Look around. So many men, women, and children live here. Some are working, others are eating, and all are laughing and chatting. No one seems to be bothered by the smell. Why does it trouble only you?" The king answered, "Revered one, they have grown used to it by living in this environment. Their noses have adapted, so they do not notice the stench. But I am not used to it. Please let's go. I cannot bear to stay here even for a moment." The sage smiled and said, "My dear king, the same is true of your royal palace. You live amidst sensual pleasures every day, so you no longer perceive their stench. You've grown accustomed to them. But as far as I am concerned, just the sight of indulgence makes me nauseous. That is why I never came to your palace."